They give Jesus 3 different roles, saying, "Read the one closed with the golden ribbon." Jesus opens the roll and reads. It is the Decalogue. But after the first few words, one of the judges takes the roll from him, saying, "Go on, by heart." Jesus continues, so sure of himself that he seems to be reading. Every time he mentions the Lord, he bows down deeply. "Who taught you that? Why'd you do that?" Because that name is holy, and it is to be pronounced with a sign of internal and external respect. Subjects bow down to their king, who is king only for a short time, and he is dust. To the King of Kings, the Most High Lord of Israel, who is present even if he is only visible to the Spirit, shall not every creature bow down, since every creature depends on him with eternal subjection? Very clever. Man, we advise you to have your son educated either by Hillel or Gamaliel. He is a Nazarene, but his answers give us hope that he will become a new great doctor. My son is of age. He will decide according to his own will. If his decision is an honest one, I will not oppose it. Listen, child. You said, quotes, "Remember to sanctify feast days, not only for yourself, but also for your son and your daughter, your servant and your maidservant. Even for your horse it is said that they must not work on Sabbaths." Unquote. Now tell me, if a hen lays an egg on a Sabbath, or a sheep lambs on a Sabbath, will it be legal to use the fruit of its womb, or will it be considered as an opprobrium? Just worth pausing there. What do you think of that? What would your answer be? Anyway, we'll continue now. See what our Lord says. I know that many rabbis, Shammai is the last of them and is still alive, say that an egg laid on a Sabbath is against the precept. But I think that there is a difference between man and animals, or whoever fulfills a natural act, such as giving birth. If I compel a horse to work, I am responsible for its sin, because I force it to work with a whip. But if a hen lays an egg, which has matured in its ovary, or a sheep lambs a little one on a Sabbath, because it is ready to be born, no, such a deed is not a sin. Neither is the egg laid or the lamb born on a Sabbath a sin in the eyes of God. But why, if every kind of work is a sin on Sabbaths? Because to conceive and give birth correspond to the will of the Creator and comply with the laws which he gave to every creature. Now the hen does nothing but obey the law, according to which, after so many hours of growth, an egg is complete and ready to be laid. And the sheep also obeys the laws laid by him who created everything, according to which, twice a year, when springtime is on the meadow in bloom, and when the trees in the forest lose their leaves, and men muffle themselves up because of the intense cold, sheep should mate, so that later they may give milk, meat, and nourishing cheese in the opposite seasons of the year, that is, in the months when the toil for the crops is harder, or the bleakness is more painful because of frostbite. If therefore a sheep, when its time is up, gives birth to a little lamb, oh, little lamb can certainly be sacred also on an altar, because it is the fruit of the obedience to the Creator. I would not examine him any further. His wisdom is greater than the wisdom of grown-up people, and is really surprising. No, he said that he is capable of understanding also the symbols. Let us hear him.